everybody, what's up? It's me, DaPurpleSharpie, and you probably haven't seen any uploads from me in a while. That's because not only have I now left Twitter, but I am exclusively doing a podcast with Yahosi that debuts every single Monday on Spotify. You can check it out by going to ftccast.sharpiepls.com. You're not here, obviously, to listen to the podcast. You're here for the brand spanking new Project L news! That's right. Riot Games has actually made a Twitter post, which someone inside of my Discord let me know, as well as a follow-up YouTube video going over some brand new mechanics inside of Project L. We're gonna go ahead and react to it because it is my lunch break. I am recording this not on active hours, my employer, so you can't fire me. But let's just go ahead and get into the video. Okay, here we go. A lot of B-roll. Oh, that art was really pretty. So Vi is going to be in the game. That's interesting.
Hi everyone. This is Tom from the Project L.
What's up, Tom?
I'm back with our second promise.
I got to meet him at EVO. That was pretty cool.
Our last two updates focused on the big picture. We're a free-to-play, tag team fighter set in the universe of Runeterra. I know at this point you're probably itching for some details.
Yes!
So this time, we're gonna send the year off right with a deep dive into some of our core systems.
Ah, mechanics! We're getting mechanics!
Here's a quick update on Illaoi.
Yes! Give me more about
Illaoi
Illaoi.
in our update last August.
Yes.
Back then, Illaoi was in the initial DNA phase of development.
So excited.
Where designers, narrative writers, and artists explore concepts for the character's visuals,
She still looks
thematics,
so good.
and overall kit design.
Oh, her curls look so
Over the
good.
past few months, the team has taken Illaoi from concept to an early playable form.
Ah, she looks so
Illaoi's now live in
good!
internal playtests with this early draft of her model and kit. What you're seeing here is about 30% complete. Right now, the team is focused on fully realizing her combat fantasy as a big body brawler and narrowing in on the mechanics of her tentacle attacks.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
Meanwhile,
It
art
looks
team
so
continues
good.
to work on her model, animations, sound, and VFX.
Oh, it looks so good.
She's still got a lot of work to be done.
I get
And
it.
That means it's time to talk about our big
I get
update for
it.
today, Project L's gameplay.
Yes! Do, 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 do.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Unconquerable Rivera,
Yeah,
game director and gameplay design lead for Project L.
yeah.
And I'm here to talk you through some of our core gameplay principles. We want to create a game where you can have fun right away, while also rewarding you for the time you spend mastering it. Our dream is making sure our champions have fast, powerful abilities, look really sick while doing them, and
Looks
are even more
so
powerful
good.
compared with flexible systems.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
Gameplay that has quick, fluid movement at its core is extremely important to us. We believe there are a ton of opportunities for player expression and mastery through how you move.
Yes.
In Project L, you can walk, run, dash, chain dash, jump, long jump, and super jump.
I
On
really
top of
like
that,
that.
many
I really
champions
like
have
these
their own
movement
unique
options. I like that. I like the double dash. Air dashes are in the game. Dive kicks are in the
Putting
game.
your champ in the right
Air
place at
cancels
the
are
right
in the
time is
game.
a skill that you can gradually get better at over time.
Ari has nasty movement, dude.
We also want to incentivize action. This means making sure that your offense is rewarding and that your buttons are worth pressing.
Oh,
Plus, we think this makes playing and watching more exciting.
they polished this game so much, dude. They've polished this game literally so
We want you
much.
to have powerful buttons which are useful in a number of ways, while also giving you the tools you need to defend against them.
It's literally
We have
so
a mix
fluid.
of big, clear defensive options and some more nuanced systems that reward you for reading your opponent's next move.
Yeah, you can tell they're still working on the
Those are just some of
VFX,
the basics,
but like
but I still got more
literally
covered
the
today.
fact that the camera shakes when
We
you
were
fall,
originally developing
they're
Project L
adding
to be
different
a
types
1v1
of.
game
It's
where
very
two
obvious to me
champions
they're
enter
polishing it.
and one emerges victorious. But around 2 years ago, we made the pivot to a tag team assist-based fighter. Our tag systems are deep and flexible, aimed at helping you unlock your creativity.
Woo!
Okay!
Okay!
We really felt like it gave us more space to create hype moments.
Yes.
Where the champions could live up to their fantasies.
Yes.
And I mean, who doesn't love a good team fight?
Yo, tell them. That's a good assist. Now give us custom assists. Give us custom assists now, please. I really hope they do. I really hope they give us custom assists. I'm not trying to, ugh, that charm, dude. You're. Yeah, VFX to come. Some of these, you can tell that they've really polished characters like Echo. Just based off how much cleaner some of his like literal extra little burst animations are compared to like characters like Ari. Like you see her fox spirits there? Whereas with Echo, like look how many particles come out there. Or Jinx. So you can tell which characters they're working hard on right now, which ones they're still trying to flesh out.
You just saw.
That's pretty cool.
Your main champion, which we'll call your point, and your assist champion can set up some killer combos using all of our tag systems.
Oh, you can double. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
But for today, I want to focus on 3 of them.
Active switch.
Assist actions, handshake tag, and dynamic save. These names aren't locked, so they may be called something different the next time you see them. Assist actions are your bread and butter, and each champion has 2 they can perform from off screen.
Oh.
You can even hold the input to get
2.
a charged assist.
Marvel-esque.
Handshake tag
That kinda
lets you
sucks.
immediately swap between your point and assist
It's actually
champions
kinda
as long as they're
disappointing.
both on screen.
Okay.
When combined with assist actions, it also lets you set up some really powerful pressure sequences, and you can even use these to extend your combos as well. The last tag system I want to talk about today is Dynamic Save, Project L's combo breaker. At the start of each match, you have access to your Dynamic Save ability. Dynamic Save lets you call your assist champion on screen in an attempt to save your point champion. If successful, the results can be explosive.
It's like an alpha
Be
counter.
careful about timing your Dynamic Save, because it can be countered if you're being too predictable.
Yeah. It's like an alpha counter and burst
There's
at the same
still more to
time.
uncover about our gameplay, but that's all
That's
we're
pretty
ready
cool.
to share for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll hand things back to Tom to say goodbye.
Thank you, Unconkable.
Thanks, Sean. We're pretty pumped about how things are coming together.
Nice.
And I hope you are too. As always, let us know what you think.
I loved it.
Also, thanks to all the tournament organizers who met with us at EVO last summer.
I was one of
Sharing
them.
Thoughts, feelings, and hopes.
It was
about the
me.
Community and competitive scene.
I was
We're
there.
making this game with you in mind.
Thank
And we
you.
want to empower you to keep pushing our community forward. Finally, for those of you out there looking to get into fighting games for the first time, try finding a local scene in your area. Fighting games, like most things, are way better when they're enjoyed with friends.
Yes, they are.
FGC folks, help the new folks out by sharing your links in the comments. Thanks so much for everything, and stay tuned for more next year.
You're... Okay, so that was a lot. That video was actually really good. It was some of the first public gameplay that we got to see of the game in development. I'm actually very lucky because, like Tom was talking about inside of the previous video, I was actually one of the organizers at EVO that had an opportunity to talk to all of the cool Riot developers and Riot employees and stuff about Project L. They asked me some questions about what I thought was important when you're building a community, and for the competitive side, and what I thought would help the game grow in different local, regional, and major senses, and I gave them a lot of really good info. And I also plugged my local venue, Xanadu Games, which you can check out literally every single Thursday, where we have fighting games galore. But enough of that shameless plug. They also gave me really cool swag, like this super awesome sweatshirt. You can see it even says like Spirit Blossom on it, and they also gave me a mouse pad. Postfire Ezreal that I'm now currently using and have been using for quite some time, truthfully. They gave me some pins too, but I ended up giving those to one of my friends because he's never been to EVO and he absolutely loves League of Legends, and he's a really big Yasuo fan, but I hate Yasuo, so I was like, hey Kyle, here you go. You know, like I just wanted to make sure he was set because I love him. But anyway, it was really nice getting to meet everybody. I even took a cute little picture, which hopefully my editor will put right over here. And I had a great time meeting up with them. It was really awesome. It was really, really awesome. Anyway, back onto what I think about some of this. I was really, really, really excited when they said they were going to go into the tag mechanics, because I know both Tony and Tom are really big Marvel vs. Capcom fans. They've obviously followed along with Skullgirls. They know who I am. They're familiar with tag team fighters, and they're familiar with fighting games. Unconkable Sean, he's really familiar with fighting games. Other people on the team have explored and gotten a chance to experience fighting games as well. So I was really hoping that we would get some brand new mechanics inside of here, especially when it came to tag team fighting, especially when it came to assists. I really like the different types of tag team combinations that they have. have. One is just the assists. I'm not a big fan of the fact that there's only 2 assists. I understand why they have it that way right now. They have to go ahead and scope it out. And truthfully, custom assists are really hard to do, so I get it. I'm not gonna give them flack, because the reality is if they focused on doing custom assists at a point in time when the game isn't even done yet, they could break something exponentially. So I understand why they're going with the whole 2 assist thing. I personally have never played Marvel vs. Capcom that much. I'm not an MVC player, MVC2, MVC3 player, but I know Tom and Tony are. So I think that game also has static assists, and so did a lot of other tag fighters that have come out inside the past. I think Skullgirls is one of the very first ones to ever allow you to actually do custom assists. So from a development standpoint, that probably would have added a lot of bandwidth onto what they had to do on the project and development side. So I get why they're only doing 2. It would be really nice if in a future update after the game is done, they could readdress it and come out with custom assists to allow more flexibility inside of the game. Just because I can already tell you there are characters that are going to have certain move sets that people are going to want to use as an assist for certain freedom inside of their combos, and they won't be able to use it, and it'll be very frustrating to them. That person is me. I'm talking about myself. But I will say for the on the real, the handshaking tags, I like that. Not only do you call your assist, but now you have the option select of if you want to kind of layer that assist call, you can possibly make them active. And they had what I like to call the Sonic, where literally you're crossing up a character. Ari was I believe on the right side, and Echo was on the left. And literally, they just active swapped while Echo's on the screen, and then they crossed up. That'd be nice, but I can imagine that if they don't have certain types of cross-up protection and a certain type of block stun fairness, it could be really nasty really, really fast. Skullgirls has a certain function that basically makes it so that if you're still inside of block stun and you get hit with a move on the other side, that block automatically confirms for you. That block just confirms to the other side that you're on, automatically. It's totally fine. You always just block wherever the point character is. Inside of this game where the point character could literally switch because of a handshake assist, that's kind of brazy. That opens the door to so many other different types of combinations and different types of confirms that you could do, and different types of pressure situations you could do as well. But I don't know. I'm just literally thinking about how dangerous that is in terms of mix-up games. And then naturally, you of course have what do they call it? They just had the dynamic tag. It almost looked like an alpha counter with a burst as well. The other character comes in to just save you. I'm interested in knowing exactly what the command is for that. Typically, inside of fighting games, the command to actually call your assist is the double buttons that your assist is on. So in Marvel vs. Capcom, and as well inside of Skullgirls, it's literally double medium or double heavy, depending on which assist you have. Obviously, inside of this game, I don't actually know how many buttons are going to be inside of this game now that I think about it. That's going to be really interesting. They already said it's going to be a really simple input system. And they did say that you're only obviously going to have 2 fighters on a team. It's just a very simple little tag team. So that may open up some more buttons as opposed to Skullgirls, which is 3v3, or even Marvel vs. Capcom, which is 3v3 that requires light, medium, and heavy in order to tag out people. So that'd be really interesting to see. I am interested to say that. The game looks absolutely beautiful right now. I will say when they showed it off at EVO, it was very obvious to me that the game was still inside of alpha. There was a lot of things that weren't necessarily polished, but I could see the idea of what they were doing. And I also got to see Echo's super, which was so cool. I wish I had video. I actually don't, because we weren't allowed to record or take pictures or anything, but it was so cool. He basically goes back in time and does this whole time warp thing, similar to a Zillion ulti, and then he gets some of his health back, and it's just so cool. It was so cool. It was so cool. I lost my mind when I saw it. I really enjoyed being able to watch that gameplay exclusively. Other people side of the room weren't as hype as me, but I think that's just the way it goes. I don't know why. I just get really excited whenever I get to see new stuff that I'm incredibly passionate about. Project L I've been waiting for a very long time, and being able to see it be this polished, especially Illaoi just looked so good. Illaoi just looked so She looks so good. They did her right. They did her right. Her hair was on fleek. Her tentacles moved exactly the way that I thought she was going to move. Her gameplay looks exactly like I thought it was going to be. I am an Illaoi main. I am an Illaoi main easy. Riot, I am begging you, don't give her command grabs. Please do not do that. That's the only thing I'm asking. Well, y'all, what did you guys think about the video? Did you guys see anything that you were hyped about? Did you guys like the mechanics? Did you guys dislike the mechanics? Did it leave you wanting for more? Let me know inside the comments. I promise I will have a new video coming out, a cute little sketch probably about this news later on this week. In addition, make sure that you're following me on TikTok. As a reminder, I do exclusively stream on TikTok now every single day, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, that's 2:30 p.m. Pacific, only on tiktok.com/DaPurpleSharpie. Make sure you're inside the Discord as well, and I'll see y'all when I see you.